Okay, so y'all, it is Sunday afternoon, and the Zebu, Zacchaeus,
the Zebu,
has arrived. So this is a Zebu bull and it's an A2 bull. We got Honey, our Jersey cow, over here. I guess she's excited, so. Yeah, so we're gonna give y'all all the reasons why we chose a Zebu in this video. So, stay tuned. There's Honey. Then we have to open up this pen.
We'll back them in, we'll put the vacuum down.
So there's Bunny. You excited to meet Zacchaeus? Zacchaeus.
He's a wee little ball.
A wee little man.
I'm not jumping up and down now.
Way tinier than the bulls. Whoa. Yep, just as tiny as I thought he was gonna
be. He's so cute. Look how cute. Oh my goodness. He's so cute. So funny. He has a wee little ball.
Why the long neck?
He wanted to see.
Isn't she ready? Oh no. Okay. Chill.
Alright, the grand opening. Cut the red ribbon. Can you swing it wide enough for him to get out? Oh boy. Look at Honey.
We got a Zebu, y'all.
we get a Zebu. Is that like an infectious disease? What's a Zebu?
So
Is there penicillin for that?
we, as y'all know, who have been following our channel for a while,
All 3,000 of you.
we have a Jersey cow, and she's our family milker, and we bought her. She was pregnant and in milk. So the best way, highly recommend it, if you're buying a cow, a family cow, buy one that's in milk and pregnant. That's the best way to go. So that's what we did, and that was, what, 2 years ago, I guess?
Yeah, probably about 2 years ago.
And she calved, and she gave us a little bull calf, and that was super awesome. And we continued to milk her, and about 60 days later, they recommend that you try to breed them back. So ever since that point in time, we've been trying to breed her back.
Many times.
Prior to that, she was born and raised on a farm where she ran with a bull full time, and the bull would just naturally breed the cows back whenever that happened, and every year they would calf, and every year she calved. So we knew there was not a problem with her fertility. It was just the way that we were going about it. So let's talk about that.
The way we were going about what?
Breeding her back.
All right, so we AI'd her, what, twice, right?
Twice. We did the AI.
We wanted to breed her with the Normandy, which is another heritage breed. It's like a French line heritage breed cow. That's smaller.
We're really excited about that.
That was A2A2, and Honey's A2A2, so we wanted to keep that bloodline, you know, that genetics, the A2A2 genetics.
Right. So we tried the we tried the AI twice. Both times that was a failure. And then we tried naturally breeding her
Twice.
With a live bull. And for the one time she was away for 2 months, they tried to do the natural breeding the first month, and it didn't take. The second month they did the hormones and the sinking and kept her with a live bull, and that didn't take. And so actually I guess it was 3 times natural breeding actually, now that I think about it. And then the third,
Last time was with a Jersey bull.
a Jersey bull. She was away for about a week or 2.
Yeah.
And she was totally in heat, and that may have took
Probably worked.
we don't know if that worked or not. It could have worked, but then immediately afterwards she came down with pneumonia.
Yeah, and so we had to treat her for pneumonia, which probably ended the pregnancy.
Right.
And then we were about $600 or $700 in on breeding a cow.
Right.
And probably should have just lit $600 or $700 on fire.
Yeah, so please learn from our mistakes. If you have a family cow, if you're starting out this process and you're looking into what are we going to do to breed them back, it would have been nice if we had a neighbor around us that had a bull that we could have just turned her in with. We have different neighbors that have bulls, different kinds of cows.
Yeah, and with bulls, I mean, are gonna come, it's kind of like from our goat experiences and the fact that I didn't want to get a billy goat because I knew that it was going to be problematic. I mean, when you add a bull to a herd, you create problems and you create challenges. So it's not a panacea. It's not like the perfect solution. If you have a good AI solution, or if you can do a rent a bull or borrow a bull or whatever, there's a lot of pros with all that. But all of those cons of having the bull have to do with why we chose a Zebu.
A Zebu, y'all. So why didn't we just pick a Jersey bull, you might be asking?
Because they're ornery.
They're ornery. We had a little half Jersey, half Angus, and at 5 months we had to move him off of our property.
He was ornery, yeah.
Yeah. He was.
He liked to pick little children up and flip them upside down. And he was just playing, but
Yeah.
it's a big animal, a powerful animal that just wants to, be ornery. And so if you got little kids, it's not really conducive to having small children around a bull.
Right. So, so we had options to have a little Jersey, to get another Jersey bull, even to put a Jersey bull out on our property, and everyone said, you'll want to use him for what you use him for, and then put him in your freezer as soon as possible, because they're just not known to have the best temperament, so they're good when they're good, and on that day that they're not good, they're not good. So, and also the cost factor in getting a Jersey bull that was A2, we were looking at spending a lot of money.
Yeah, and then you gotta feed him.
And then you gotta feed them. So there was all of that. The next pick that we considered was a Dexter cow, to get a Dexter bull, and they're great. Dexters are great. I looked into all the different pros of Dexters. They can be A2, pretty highly likely that they would be A2, which is good. They're reasonably priced. Sometimes you can find them at a really reasonable price.
The Dexters don't really have any fewer cons than the Jersey. It's not like they're a more subdued bull, really.
Right.
Basically the same bag of worms.
Yeah.
Same issues you're gonna have with a Dexter as with a Jersey.
Right. They're smaller, maybe, but
maybe a little smaller.
They are really hefty. They're really big. And for me, I was looking at something that me and the kids were going to have to be around. It's not just buying the animal, but if the animal gets loose, when the animal gets loose, trying to round it up. If the animal gets sick, trying to throw it into a trailer, get it somewhere, worming it, all of that kind of stuff that you would have to maybe end up doing with this animal, trying to get something manageable. So I stumbled across the Zebus. And here in Texas, Zebus are really popular. People really like them a lot. A lot of people have them. You can come buy them really cheap. And they're small. They're a miniature cow. So that is a big plus for us trying to handle them and manage them. They're 99% going to be A2A2, so that's awesome. So it's a very cheap way to go if you're trying to get A2A2 milk. Even the little heifer calves, or I'm sorry, even the little cows, they produce up to a gallon extra of milk a day. So it's a good option for milk. Obviously they're dual purpose. Any cow, you can eat them, so you can use them for meat. You can use them for basically whatever you want to use them for.
They eat a third less than your average cow, so feeding them's easier. They're super heat tolerant, so they take the heat really well. They don't like the cold as much, which is great for our climate because it doesn't really get cold here. And the one that we got has a very, very sweet temperament.
Disease resistant.
Very disease resistant, very...
Which we're looking to, because with our cow, she's a Jersey. They've been bred, certain ways, and she got very sick this winter. She came down with pneumonia. We almost lost her. So just trying to introduce something into our herd that is going to improve the herd.
That's why we got a Zebu.
Yeah. So it's pretty exciting. We have our own little bull over there, and Lord willing, they will do what they need to do, and we'll have a little calf in about 9 or 10 months.
Yep. Yeah. So we'll keep you all posted. We'll update you. We'll let you know. As far as the real costs associated with having a Zebu. We'll probably overlay the footage of today when we got him, so you can see the size comparison. He's a little dude, and supposedly he'll get the job done. So
he's 42 inches tall.
We'll find out.
He's 5 years old, and we paid total delivered. We paid $100 delivery fee.
Yeah, we paid $650 for him delivered.
So $650 delivered. So it would have been $550. That seems about the average price, about $500.
Yep.
Sometimes you can get them a little cheap.
Hopefully he's manly.
That's the rumor.
That's the rumor. All right, y'all. So this is Texas Dad and Texas Mom coming at you from the Texas Boys, and we will see you on the next video. Bye.
See y'all. Bye. The Zebu.
The Zebu.
That's okay. They're used to background noise on our videos.